I would say to the American people that the work that the President and I and our administration has been doing over these last many, many months is, yes, reestablishing relationships, strengthening relationships around the globe, but it is also directly connected to what will benefit the American people in their everyday lives. When I think about this trip, and I think about one of the greatest priorities of President Biden and myself in our administration, which is the American worker, I look at the conversations that we are having through that lens, and therefore the importance and significance of establishing these relationships and these agreements. When you think about issues such as trade, when we think about supply chains, when we think about resilience, all these issues impact the American worker. When we think about American farmers or first responders who rely on satellites and the integrity of the information and the data we can collect there. And by the way, as part of the discussions and the agreements that we had during the bilateral with President Macron, I agreed, and we agreed on behalf of the United States to join the observatory, the Space Observatory, to again look at the potential for satellite technology in space and how that can directly relate to our partnership on combating climate change, including issues like predicting weather patterns, addressing issues like drought, which directly affect the farmers of America and farmers around the world. The children of America. Well, as you all know, a large part of my career, I was a prosecutor focused on issues affecting women and children. There was a time when I specialized in child sexual assault cases, some of the worst behavior you can imagine. What was said yesterday about the importance of nations coming together on norms and standards and policies on this issue is critical. Because as was highlighted, perhaps making a lot of folks uncomfortable, but as the reality of the pathology of this issue, is that behavior is happening down the street here can impact children in their homes throughout America. And so we must have these difficult conversations, but based on the issues that are impacting people right now, in this moment, in this new era. Understanding again that nations are interconnected and interdependent on how we approach these issues and what we deem to be our responsibility for addressing them.